Gaza authorities plead for tents, accuse Israel of obstructing aid. Local authorities in the Gaza Strip have urged donors and aid organizations to prioritize sending tents and temporary shelters to accommodate those left homeless by Israeli airstrikes. The Gaza Government Media Office stated on Monday that thousands of Palestinian families are enduring harsh winter conditions without adequate shelter. Securing shelters is an urgent humanitarian necessity that cannot be delayed. It is the most pressing need at this moment, the office said in a statement. Officials called on the Jordan Hashemite charity organization, which has been coordinating aid efforts for Palestinians, to include tents alongside food and other essential supplies in upcoming shipments. Following the recent ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have returned to northern Gaza. However, many found their homes reduced to rubble, as Israel has leveled entire neighborhoods in Gaza City, Jabalia, and Beit Hanun. The government media office later accused Israel of obstructing the entry of aid and shelters into the territory, violating the terms of the ceasefire agreement that took effect on January 19. According to the office, the agreement mandates the entry of 60,000 trailers and 200,000 tents to house those displaced by Israeli bombings. It also requires Israel to allow equipment for clearing debris. But the Israeli occupation is imposing obstacles and delaying the implementation of the agreement, worsening the humanitarian crisis and the suffering of civilians in Gaza, the office warned. This will have dangerous and unprecedented consequences. On Tuesday, World Food Programme official Antoine Renard noted an increase in aid deliveries to Gaza but acknowledged that Israeli restrictions remained, particularly on items classified as dual-use for both civilian and military purposes. This is a reminder that many dual-use items, such as medical supplies and tents, also need to be allowed into Gaza, Renard told Reuters. Meanwhile, former U.S. President Donald Trump has called for the displacement of Gaza's entire population, citing the destruction across the enclave. His proposal, which critics argue amounts to ethnic cleansing, has been strongly rejected by Arab states. Trump is set to meet Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House on Tuesday, amid ongoing concerns over the durability of the ceasefire. The initial 42-day truce, which will see the release of 33 Israeli captives and nearly 2,000 Palestinian prisoners, expires on March 1. The second stage, which would see the full withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza and the freeing of all captives, has not been finalized. On Monday, Trump, who has repeatedly taken credit for helping broker the deal, said he has no assurances that the fighting will not resume. "I've seen people brutalized. Nobody has ever seen anything like it. No, I have no guarantees that the peace is going to hold," he told reporters at the White House. Ofer Kassif, a member of the Israeli parliament and a vocal critic of Israel's abuses against Palestinians, said it was terrifying that talks over the second stage have not begun. "I've been saying since day one that Netanyahu and the thugs around him in the coalition and the government are not really interested in a ceasefire or saving the Israeli hostages, let alone saving the lives of thousands of Palestinians," he told Al Jazeera from West Jerusalem. Israel has killed nearly 62,000 Palestinians, including thousands who are missing and presumed dead, during the war that started in October 2023.